On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Wednesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now me peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We are going to kick it off this morning with some magnificent finds by the police. So the first one that we are going to talk about is an incident that took place in the crossroads area of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, where an illegal gun and a ballistic vest bearing the regulation number of a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force was seized over the weekend, resulting in the arrest of 6 women and 1 man. Now, according to police reports, on Sunday, the 21st of April 2024, a joint police-military operation was conducted in the Crossroads area at premises number 2A Retirement Road in Crossroads in St. Andrew. During that search of the premises, 1 submachine gun presently on your screen was found, a police ballistic vest, 1 9mm magazine, 1 handheld radio, and 1 bag of an undetermined quantity of marijuana was found on that particular compound. Now, the police is stating that this find has potentially saved several lives. Now, the next great find by the police took place over there in Western Jamaica in the Hanover Police Division, where the police seized this Glock semi-automatic pistol, a Glock 19 pistol with 2 live 9mm cartridges and 122 5.56 cartridges, 5 Glock magazines, and 2 5.56 magazine during an operation in Gravel Lane in Hopewell in the parish on Sunday, April 21st. Now, reports from the police suggest that sometime around 8:45 a.m., lawmen carried out a search at a premises in the area. However, nothing was found. A further search was conducted at the back of a premises, and that basically led to an open lot where a knapsack was found with the items. The man occupying that particular premises was arrested and taken into custody pending further investigation. Another great find again, my peeps. Now on your screen is one such other find. This took place over there in the Kingston Central Police Division, where increased efforts by the police and military personnel led to the seizure of this pistol and 2 live 9mm rounds and 15 rounds separately during recent searches and operations along Orange Street in the Kingston Central Police Division. The police are also reporting that 1 person was also detained in connection with that magnificent find. Now, the last of these finds took place in our destination parish, the parish of St. James, where the police seized this Glock pistol to the left of your screen and a Taurus pistol to the right of your screen. 12 rounds of ammunition and 2 magazines was seized in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled community of Salt Spring in St. James. The weapons were sent to the testing laboratory for DNA testing. Yeah, man. So another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Now, this morning set of stories coming out of Mobay, St. James, where we're going to talk about this criminal element here, presently on your screen identified as Dinners. Briefly so, because I know nobody really is just a little upcoming Nakis and Clappis, but we have to highlight him just the same, because criminals like this left unattended and blossom into the Broans of tomorrow. Remember, my peeps, On The Spot News Media is probably the first or one of the first vloggers to present to you the criminal element known as Broan about 3 years ago when he was just a little nobody. And now look at Broan. He's now probably, if I'm not wrong, Jamaica's most wanted criminal element. Yeah, man. So we have to make sure, we show them up from early out and deter them from their ways. And of course, if them not heed to the warning, then you don't know the necessaries will have to be done. Now this is Dinners doing a video of himself with a submachine gun in his hand. He's said to be a member of an upcoming gang which is led by a set of youngsters affiliated to the now Sparta gang. Them call themselves the YSG, which is the abbreviation, the acronym for Young Sparta Gang. So this criminal element here, Dinners, is said to be a member of such. Now, like a name saying, Dinners, if you don't heed to the warning, your food I go get nyam. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. We are going to move right on into St. James' most wanted set of criminal elements. Kind of a lengthy list, but I'm pretty sure that the regular ones them would most definitely want to see who made this list of wanted criminal elements from out of Mobay, St. James. Well, the St. James parish. Just a habit for say Mobay, St. James. So nobody watch that. So anyway, make we move on into the most wanted set of criminal elements coming out of the parish of St. James. Now first on your list is Lavan Coke, otherwise known as Jaja, said to be from the community of Flower Hill in St. James. Now this criminal element here is wanted for a series of knockings and clappings, and one of such resulted in the loss of life of a man. Now his knockings and clappings that took someone's life took place on the 17th of March, sometime around 3:30 a.m. at Valley Heights in Flower Hill, Salt Spring, St. James. Now we all know the particular knockings and clappings that he was a part of, and now he's wanted for same. On the Spot News Media most definitely covered that particular knockings and clappings some time ago. Now the next man presently on your screen has since been identified as Kevin White, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Chucky. Now Chucky is wanted for a series of knockings and clappings, but the particular knockings and clappings that he is most definitely wanted for, the one that the police have on file, not the many others we him commit since lately, but the one that the police have on file, took place in December of 2018 in the Yardbush community in Mount Carey, St. James. So he is most definitely wanted for that. The next criminal element, we don't have a picture for him presently, but his name is Stefano Johnson, otherwise known as Steph in the criminal underworld. Some people call him Saj, some people call him Beggidan, and some people call him Bowlhead. Yeah, man. See my brother there, he's about 32 years of age. Come from Pit 4 in a Granville, St. James. This criminal element here is wanted for your knockings and clappings that took place in the 13th Street area in the Tucker district in St. James. The next criminal element, we also have not gotten a photograph for this criminal element as yet, but he has since been identified as Clifton Bailey, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Dwight. Now this criminal element here are one of them little hold on and take type of specialists. He's wanted for take where people girl pitney and force them into certain acts that was not consented. So he's most definitely wanted for that. His atrocity was committed in the Belmont section of St. James. So anyone knowing this criminal element here, please give us his information. Yeah, man. Now the next criminal element presently on your screen is wanted for your knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of some people. He has since been identified as Shane Morgan, but more popularly known in the streets as OK. He's from the Upper King Street section of Mobay, St. James. He's a little bleacher. More time him corner him here or him let it go. And he's probably in his early 30s right now. Him commit theme act in Portobello, St. James in 2020, where him knock it and clap it and take some people life. Yeah, man. Now this next criminal element here, presently on your screen, has since been identified as Austin Reed, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Akeem. Now this is a picture of Akeem in better days, before he became a pestilence to you, the regular members of Chan Public over there in Burnt Ground in Springmount, St. James. Now he is wanted for a series of knockings and clappings with intent. The spate of violence unleashed on the regular members of Chan Public by Akeem took place in a section of St. James known as Sutherland back in 2023. Now the next criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Darren Reed, but he's more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Manafati. Also of the Burnt Ground district in Springmount, St. James. Now Darren Reed, otherwise known as Manafati, is also wanted for your knockings and clappings with intent. And his knockings and clappings took place same day, same time, same place as Austin Reed, otherwise known as Akeem. So of course, his knockings and clappings took place in Sutherland, St. James. Now the next criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Kon Bertrand, otherwise known as Cass or Trini, and some people call him Pablo in our streets. This criminal element here is from Hampton district in St. James, and he's wanted for knockings and clappings that took the life of some people back in March of 2023. His knockings and clappings took place at the Big Apple Great House in Queens Drive, St. James. Now the next criminal element presently on your screen. He has been featured on the Spot News Media several times. He has since been identified as Shaquille Nathaniel Broan, said to be from the William Street area of Mobay, St. James. Now this brother is wanted for knockings and clappings that took the life of Romario Chin, but more popularly known in the streets as Bigger. Now, his knockings and clappings took place sometime in 2019 on William Street in Mobay, St. James. The next criminal element presently on your screen is most definitely no stranger to On The Spot News Media, as he has been featured on this channel before. He has since been identified as Omai Romain Largy, but more popularly known in the streets as Not Nice. Yeah man, said to be from the Top Hill area of Mount Pelier in St. James. Not Nice is wanted for knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of a person. And his knockings and clappings took place in Top Hill, Mount Carey in St. James in 2023. Now the next criminal element, definitely not a stranger to On The Spot News Media. He has since been identified as Lico Maxwell. He's from Germantown in the parish of St. James, and he's wanted in connection with the fatal knockings and clappings of a man that took place in 2022, and he's also wanted for wounding with intent. It took place along Sand Lane in Germantown, St. James. The next man presently on your screen, identified as Thaddeus Tucker, more popularly known in the streets as White Man. I have featured this brother way back in the days, like as far back as 2020, if memory serves me correct, or 2021. That is how far back I have featured Thaddeus Tucker, otherwise known as White Man, said to be from the Norwood community in St. James. He has been in and out of police lockups, but for some reason, them can't seem to definitely acquire enough information to bring him before the court and have him sentenced for one of the multiple knockings and clappings that he has carried out in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled community of Norwood over the years. Now he's wanted for not just one or two, but he's wanted for a triple knockings and clappings that took place along Hooger Lane or Hacker Street, as it is properly known in Norwood, St. James. That took place in November 2022. So he's most definitely wanted for that crime. And of course, last but most definitely not the least, St. James, by far the most wanted man in St. James and probably the most wanted in Jamaica, is none other than this criminal element here, identified as O'Shane Francis, but more popularly known in the streets as Broan. He also goes by the name of Tevin Lawson, or some may know him as Tevin Thompson, but his correct name is O'Shane Francis, from the Mount Salem community in St. James. He has been running, skipping, hopping from parish to parish, community to community, changing his look, changing his hairstyle, sometime in bleach, sometime in black, sometime in hair trim, sometime in plait. So Broan is a man that take on many different look, trying to blend in and try to look normal, but he stands out regardless. His name Broan signifies something, and I'm pretty sure we all know what that is. Now he's wanted for many knockings and clappings, the loss of life of many, and also illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. He is specifically wanted for this specific crime, among others. but one that took place in 2023 at Stonemill District in Buena Vista in St. James, where some people end up lose them 3 pints. Broan, who is from the Mount Salem community in St. James, has risen through the ranks from a little common criminal. Now he sits at the helm of the Ketan Lane gang, who have dubbed themselves the KDF gang, which means the Ketan Lane Defense Force. Now they have many other affiliates that teams with them from time to time, but because of the friend turn enemies type of situation, which is definitely evident in the so-called Mobay badness, it would not be wise to say presently who they are. But from time to time I will do vlogs and update you as to who is with them and who is against them. I've done many in the past, so just go back, go tune in, just type in Broan, yeah man, on the Spot News Media, and all the vlogs with him will most definitely pop up on YouTube. So O'Shane Francis, aka Broan, the reputed gang leader for the Ketan Lane gang, is most definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, Mobay's most wanted criminal element. Yeah man, so anyway my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in a subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.